minute until midnight.
Welcome to free live tarot readings. How's everybody doing? I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings. What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Keziah, Bartman, Head Troll, and CM. Looks like it's going to be a little light on Monday. It's a light Monday. It's all good. It is all good indeed. All right. So how's everybody doing? It is just another manic Monday, but I mean, it's a Monday after Christmas, so manic it is not. Pretty relaxed kind of. It's one of those really relaxed Mondays kind of thing. Anyway, Sarah, what is going on? How are you doing tonight? So we're here for some readings. We have the Super Lunaris Tarot today. I'm just saying, I like this one. I like this one a lot. So this has a new place. Check it out. It has a new place in the Tarot Tower. The Super Lunaris goes here. So it actually pushed the Nightmare Before Christmas deck a couple of spaces away. I like it that much. Joe's Mystics, hey, how's it going? Keziah, it is very cold in London. Is London completely like locked down at this point? I keep seeing things on the news that it is hard locked. It is hard locked at this point. Joe's Mystics, sure. What is your question? Throw it out there. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look. Boo Boo, how you doing? Is Brent coming towards me with communication relationship soon, or should I cut him off completely? All right, Joe, we'll check it out. By using the Super Lunaris Tarot. I mean, we're shuffling it up. I got a good shuffle before that, but get another shuffle. It doesn't hurt to just, give it more mix. Give it a little more of a mix there. There we go. D-Dave and Angie, thank you for your donation. Hello, B, thank you for your donation. All right, let's do the donations first, and then we'll get to Joe's Mystics if we got the time there. All right, a few more shuffles. There we go. All right, I think it's ready. It's that awkward first shuffle, the Virgin Shuffle of the new tarot deck. By the way, Wednesday, either Tuesday or Wednesday, I have a brand new tarot. It is the tarot of the something. It is another tarot from US Games. Tarot of the Mystical Moments. This one looks really good. That one looks really good. So I can't wait to get that one. That is supposedly coming Wednesday, but it's in my post office now, according to the transaction. So, according to the tracking. So I'm kind of interested to see if it's going to be tomorrow or Wednesday. Or oh, this feels good too. I like it. Stacy, thank you for joining the TO family. Enjoy your new emotes. I hope you have a good time with all that. Be sure to check out the buttered muffin emote. Yeah, that's everybody's favorite on the channel. I'm just saying. The buttered muffin emote. There's a lot of hype around it, and for good. Look how good this looks. Look how good this looks. I really like this for sure. Anyway, all right. Mila, it's the first time here. Mila, it's so good to see you. We got a love reading, Mila. You know what we do in the love reading, Mila? I'm just saying we use the hearts, Mila. Well, anyway, Mila, enjoy your stay. Please hit like and subscribe. We have 1,100 videos on the channel. That's a boatload of videos. So if you like tarot, this is a place to be. We got a new deck coming in tomorrow, I think. And we got a 4K flip through of that after that and all that. Ooh, that looks really good. Anyway, all right. Let's check it out. So, what is it? How's the reconciliation looking between us? Angie wants to know about the reconciliation thing. The world is pretty good. The wheel as well. We have the Queen of Wands and the Hanged Man. So we're sort of looking at a reconciliation being okay, right? We have the world. The world means that we sort of ended well. We ended towards an area to where it's not, burning bridges and definitely sort of having a difficulty with that. But yeah, we ended sort of, where we do have reconciliation possibilities. It is looking pretty good. Patty, welcome. How are you doing tonight? But yeah, the world says that the ending wasn't bad. We can pick up where we left off. The wheel says, the wheel Fortune's a cycles card. It says that we need to get back to normal day-to-day activity, being together, having fun together, doing all the things that we did, right? Having all those magical moments together and whatnot. I think that's going to be a possible thing. The wheel says, let's do that. Let's have that out, right? The Queen of Wands as well says we're ready to take the action, ready to get a little of the fire element going. And when the fire is going, that's really all you need, because you have that Wands thing right beside the Hanged Man as well. Hanged Man says we're going to be able to get back together. But now here's the big but, no pun intended. Stacy, welcome. What's going on? Here's the big but. You're looking at a little bit of a different situation here. I don't think the reconciliation will be like a video game restored, or where we just sort of pick up where we left off. I think it's going to be more of a different situation overall. I think this person's coming back as a little bit of a different person. The Hanged Man says we have a little bit of a different perspective about things, and I think that's going to give us a boost, but also change the relationship in a little bit of a style. Look at how pretty that pink is. The pretty pink on the side of this deck too. I love this freaking deck. This is, I'm glad I got the Kickstarter. I have been so disappointed by some of the Kickstarters lately, but this one, 2 thumbs up. Hello, B. Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Head Troll, what is going on? Yeah. Let's see how we're doing here with D-Dave. What's the best action with a Leo? What will be the outcome? If we're looking for a Leo, we need to do a Leo type deck. And I'm just saying, oh, by the way, who's the new person? Who's the new person? Joe's Mystic, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Joe's Mystic, break coming towards me. And okay, Joe's Mystic, I got your question in there. Thank you so much. Kozaya, thank you again for hanging out, and thank you for your question. And let me know what your question is. Okay, so it got busy really fast. All right, Mila. Oh, Mila's the new person. Mila, this is my tarot tower, Mila. It holds 70 decks of towers. And if you go into my videos, I will show you how to make one for only 20 bucks. I'm just saying, Mila, if you want something, if you want to spend 20 bucks on something this Christmas, make yourself a tarot tower. You are going to be very happy with it. I can tell you that right now. All right. Let's see about it. Let's see about it. What is going to be the best outcome, the best action to get the best outcome? Because you don't need the worst action to get the best outcome. You need the best action to get the best outcome. Angie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So we need the best outcome to get the best action. You know what I mean? I think that's too bright. Let's lower it down. Ooh, look at that. Look at the contrast now in the video. That looks much better. Okay. What is the best action? The best action is to be together. I mean, we have the Two of Cups, Tower, Four of Cups, and Nine of Wands. I mean, can I say take a break? Maybe to take a break with a Leo, what would be the outcome? You're looking at taking a break, but basically looking at having things change. How it's going right now with the Leo is not how it's going to work out long term between you and the Leo. It looks like there needs to be a little bit of a change, a little bit of a shakeup or whatever. We have Christy something. Thank you for your donation, Christina. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question is, Christina. Sage Advice Tarot and Lonnie. Welcome. How you doing? Maharitza, welcome. How you doing? And D-Dave as well. So we need a break. We need something different. I don't think we can go how we've been going and expect, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect different results. It sort of seems like that here. The Two of Cups and the Tower. We need a different situation to get in there. You know what I mean? Because it's not going to be something where we can just sort of exist as always. I've been on break for a year. I mean, that sort of makes sense, right? The Tower, we're sort of coming into that. You may want to look at how important is this person, because the Four of Cups says there are some things about him that you don't like. And there are some things about them that are just going to be unacceptable in the long run. All right, love reading, please. I got you, Christina. Thank you so much. All right, but in the long run, it looks like something needs to be done, and I don't think this is looking good for the long run. I mean, how important is this person to you? The Four of Cups says they may not be the person that you're going to be happy with. The Nine of Wands says that may not be somebody you're going to be able to get in with for a long term. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Nine of Wands says we may want to just avoid the person we feel sort of trapped in with that particular relationship. Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it is time to move on. The Tower has hit us. I mean, we are being affected by that. But then the Four of Cups and the Nine just say, yeah, maybe it's time to move on. That's a moving on kind of reading. That is a moving on kind of reading. You know, when you just sort of hop on the train and you got to hop on the train and see what's happening with that stuff. I mean, if you've been on break for a year, especially, I don't know, man. The Tower just ruins everything. It sort of got your reading and it just took a dump on it. I mean, you know what I mean? Okay, reading my friend Giovanni Yazid. She wants to know what are Wise feelings for her and if they're getting back. Okay. What are Wise feelings for her and are they getting back? Check it out. All right. Closiah, thank you for your question. I appreciate that. Closiah is back to the old flat. I guess it's better than the old round. Look, I stay at the old flat. Okay. So let's do that. What you really want and ask the land. Oh, you're trying to talk the landlord into that. Or be highest good to find another place to live. Asked several times already if they could stay. Okay. Well, all right. Let's see real quick. What are Wise feelings and how are they getting back? For that, let's go with the one that's leaning out right here a little bit of the Shadowland Tarot action. Nate, welcome. How are you doing? It is good to see you, Nate. Oh, let's see how that is going to look. Nate, we got the Super Lunaris Tarot, and we just did a reading with it. And oh my, it looks good on the table. It looks really good on the table. It is, that is a good looking deck on the cloth. Just on this cloth especially, that's a good looking deck. All right. What are Wise feelings for her and are they getting back together? The Three of Swords says we do have a good chance, a very good chance of getting back together. Like I discussed in my current book and the new book as well, coming out January 15th, I'm going to Kickstarter. The Three of Swords is a breakup card. It is a breakup card. It's a cutting card. We have to cut things, remove things. When it's reversed, we have the ability to band-aid things up. This is a band-aid card at this point. You know what I mean? A little bit of a band-aid card. So this is looking good for getting back, looking good for a little bit of healing. Discretion sort of says we are in a mode where we can get back together as well. We can form a new connection. and have a little bit of excitement, a new sort of things coming in here, right? Ace of Swords reverse. We do need to fix the communication issues. I mean, there's clearly some sort of a communication issue that sort of cropped in here that does need to be resolved, that does need to be fixed. That could be part of the band-aiding process. That's fine. The Page of Pentacles says we're going to be able to do that. Page of Pentacles is the stability of stability. It is the earth of earth. Literally is what it is. I call it the rock in my book, like Dwayne Johnson. It's just a sturdy, rock solid connection. We're going to be able to have, we have the rebirth opportunity. We have the band-aided up things. We need to fix the communication, but overall, we're going to have a rock solid relationship and a very good foundation as we sort of get together and go from scratch and, you know, sort of fix things up a little bit. That's looking fantastic. It's looking really, really good. Sort of an overall type theme as it sort of comes in, but it's looking good. Ms. M, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see where we're going. Let's go for all of the donations that we got through the donation link. Let's go through some of those. All right. Joe's Mystics. Is Brent coming towards me with communication and a relationship soon? Oh, I need to wrap that one, don't I? With oh, there we go. Or should I cut him off completely? So, I mean, should I just cut it off at the head, or should I go with a gusto? Let's see what that. Oh, the divine, the tarot of the divine is indeed a divine one to use for this one. Just saying. Anastasia, welcome. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. Everybody's here hanging out on a Monday. Hello, B. Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Future looks like with the Danielle. Let's see about that. All right, we got that. We got that. Got to move this stuff forward. Here we go. Got some good looking cloths in here. I need to get another Chiro cloth. I need another Chiro cloth. That is, you know, that's gonna be my Happy New Year present to myself. Is another Chiro cloth. I'm just saying. Okay. You know, is Brent coming towards me with communication relationship soon? Should have cut him off completely. 2 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 8 of Coins, and 7 of Swords. Oh, it's gonna be a while. How patient are you, Joe's Mystics? How patient are you? How patient of a person are you? It seems that we have delays. It seems that we're running into delays. And at the end of it, we have the 7 of Swords. Now, you know from the book, the 7 of Swords is somebody coming back into the relationship. So if you're looking for them coming back, if you're looking for them sort of sneaking in the back door, no pun intended, you know, sort of coming back into the relationship, looking for some good opportunities, looking for that opportunity and all of that stuff. Sagittarius girl, thank you for your donation. I don't see it. Let me know. Where did you donate? When did you donate? Anyway, and let me know your question. So the 7 of Swords says we will come back. They will come back. It's going to be a while. How patient are you? I mean, that's the bottom line at this point, right? You're looking for something to happen. The 8 of Coins says there's some work involved. There's some delays involved. There's some things going on. You gotta be patient with this. You can't just rush this. This is another thing where you can't really control this either. The 9 of Wands, all this movement and a bit of the fire energy sort of within this. I mean, I think it builds up slowly. It's like a slow match. Just a match that just slowly develops. It slowly heats up and whatnot. That Knight of Wands says the movement is here, but again, it's delayed. You're looking at maybe weeks, months even. 8 of Coins, again, talks about a delay. And the 2 of Wands, it's something where they need to become comfortable in their own skin. Or they need to become comfortable with sort of where they're at versus where they were, and where you two sort of fit in together. They need to get that back in there. And I think that's going to be one of the biggest parts, is they need to be sort of ready for this. So you got to be patient. You're just going to have to be patient. Sorry about that. I mean, I know nobody wants to be patient, but you're going to have to be patient. I know nobody is patient, but you're going to have to be patient. It's not an Amazon Prime delivery. It's not an Amazon Prime delivery. You got to be patient with that. All right. Okay. Love reading. Let's see about the love reading. See how we're going to go with all of the good love reading stuff. With, okay, Maha, do that with a love reading and see how that is going to go. All right. We got We got the name twice. We got the name twice because I'm not paying attention. Not paying attention. A little Gregory Scott. Oh, let's do it. Oh, no, where's my love language? 21. I'm looking at the questions. Okay, let's go with the. I can't believe I was actually undecided about which deck to go with. I have too many damn decks. I just couldn't figure out which one to go with. Had to reach out and touch a deck with an E, a deck. I had to reach out and touch a deck. All right, and I touched the Gregory Scott Tarot. Oh, one of my favorites of 2020. I'm just saying, 2021 is going to be a good tarot year. I feel it now. I don't think it's going to be as busy as 2020 because 2020 was just madness. It was madness. And the good news is Kickstarter slowed down finally. So that's what you need. Kickstarter slowed down finally. I haven't seen a new deck in like 3 days, which is a record because like there's a deck a day. Anyway, love reading. The High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Do you have two people going at once? Do you have two people going at once? I got to know. You know what I mean? I mean, the survey says that we need to know. We got the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. I think maybe you have two possibilities sort of floating around with the need to get the camera in focus. There we go. I think you have two possibilities floating around. One is sort of more of a stable relationship to where we have a little bit of the stability. We have a little bit of a, sort of a warmness, but it's sort of a stable. And then we got the hot and fiery relationship over here with this King of Wands. Seems as you're almost undecided between two people, or you could have somebody coming in from your past that could qualify as one of these. Again, a stable person, a little bit on the boring side. That's okay. A little bit on the boring side. That's all right. Some of us guys are boring, like me, for example. The King of Pentacles, a little bit on the dull side, but solid, stable. King of Pentacles is the retired banker. You're looking at somebody who's stable, somebody who's comfortable in their own skin, somebody who loves what they do, somebody who has a lot of not really action enthusiasm, but more of a stable, reliable personality. And then you have the other one, a little bit of the wild side, as if we're going with that. Ace of Swords says you need to be contacting both until you decide. Ace of Swords is the open communication, talking to them, letting them know things. That's going to be a big thing. High Priestess, being the master of secrets, also says be careful what you tell these people. I think that opening up too much to them until you decide is going to be a bad thing. You need to decide first, because if you just dump everything on both of them, I think they're both going to think that you're interested, and I think one of these situations goes poorly. One of these situations goes a little poorly if you just dump too much into both. So you got to make a decision between. You got to make that decision, because again, if you just, you just go between both of them, there's something's gonna go bad, and you gotta make that decision and stick with it a little bit. All right, and the last donation we got, the Kolzaya, looking at the old flat. Kolzaya, last reading. Kristen, thank you so much for your donation. If you have a question, let me know what your question is. All right, Kolzaya's last question was, how can I talk this stupid landlord into letting me keep the flat? How can I talk them into letting me keep it? Because it is COVID season over there in the UK. Everyone is locked down. And she wants to move. Or she wants to keep it, because you're locked in there. You might as well keep it while you're locked in there. So she can't talk the landlord into keeping the flat. Should she give up on it? What should she do at this point? Does it look likely we're going to stay there? No, it doesn't. Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. I told you this the last time too. I'm pretty consistent. The cards are consistent with you, Kolzaya. The cards are consistent. They're telling you to move. The last one said you got to move. And this one says you got to move too. We're looking at the Five of Swords. We're looking at the Five of Swords. That is the Lord of Defeat. Look how sad that person is. That person is you. That person is you. And that is the landlord telling you to piss off. That person is you right there. Look, that's Kolzaya, because that's the landlord right there. The landlord said, you got to go. And then you're like, oh, come on. What is this? Come on. So you got to go. I mean, you got to go. All right, but that is one of those things. You just gotta do that. Cosmic Kitty, you are not skipped. Cosmic Kitty wants to know where they are in the queue. Where's Cosmic Kitty in the queue? Cosmic Kitty, oops. I got a lot of things going on at the same time. Cosmic Kitty. Cosmic Kitty wants to know where they are in the queue. We're on Kolzaya, and Cosmic Kitty, you are next. You are next in here. You're next. Anyway, the Five of Swords says it's time to give it up. It's time to cut bait. It's time to release. You got to release. Like the Wilson Phillips song, you got to release. The Five of Swords is not good. Ace of Wands says you need to take some action and get out of there. I'm just bottom line. The King of Cups, it is a little bit of a disappointment. I don't think this is something you're too excited about. Nobody likes leaving. Nobody likes leaving, abandoning ship, especially during a COVID pandemic. You got to pack all your garbage into boxes and hope somebody doesn't lose one. You got to hope they don't dent all your stuff and ruin your stuff and drop your TV. And the Two of Swords revert. Says you got to go. Calls out, you got to go. You got to go. You got to leave. Exit stage left. All right. Let's see what we're doing. All right. Cosmic Kitty is next. What is my love life for 2021? Let's see about that. CM. Well, I won't do CM. CM's going to get confused. Cosmic K. There you go. Love for 2021. How is it looking? For that, we're going to use the Anna K. Oh, yeah, we're going to use the Anna K tarot. All right. Butterfly B, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, Kolzai, I'm sorry. Wonder Woman 1985. 1985, there's a good year. That's back when we didn't have COVID and you could earn enough money in one job to pay rent. And you know what I mean? And we had health care. The health care was pretty good. And the health insurance was pretty good. That's back in the old days. But now we're in the new days. Okay. We don't read upside down, so we got to flip. We don't read all upside down. We got to flip. I do read upside down, but not all upside down. D-Dave, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate that. Lady, welcome. How you doing tonight? Okay. Love life for this. Temperance says it is about balance in 2021. I think you're looking at balance. I think you don't want to lean into the love life too much. I think you don't want to rely on that too much for your happiness. I think that you want to balance out that with other things. Not going to be just a huge priority with that because we're sort of looking at a little bit of a dry period as we sneak into 2021. And you got to sort of put up with that a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit of a dry period, I would say first quarter kind of thing, where it just feels like things aren't going 100%. Things may not be just the best in the world and whatnot, but it just feels like sometimes that we are having some difficulty overall. So it's only in the first quarter. This is not going to be for like the entire time of the relationship or whatnot. It seems to be only in the first quarter. Feels kind of like that. The other thing we have as well is the Ace of Swords. I do think you have a new communication with somebody sort of, I would say March-ish. March-ish, we have a new communication with somebody. This is going to be pretty interesting there. We have the Three of Pentacles. It's almost like somebody you meet either at work, where you hang out, something like that. I think it's an interesting person. I believe that it is an earth sign. Somebody with an earth sign has some interesting stuff to sort of, share and whatnot. I think you form a pretty good bond with this particular person. I don't think they last forever, but I think you form a pretty good bond with this particular person. I mean, if you're looking for overall good love stuff coming in 2021, I think it's going to be later in the year before we have some sort of things picking up, some things sort of just reviving. You feel like you're really sort of in sync, in tune. I think that's coming around October. The first of the year is just sort of, this short-term relationship thing or this short-term person we had before, et cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, overall, it looks like the latter quarter of the year, the last quarter of the year is going to be your hot point for love, for affection, for getting communications and all this other stuff. But the first quarter looks kind of dry, a little bit on the dry side. It's like when you just eat, crackers because, you're just hungry and the food's not here yet. And you eat too many crackers, You know what I mean? It's one of those. And now your mouth's dry and you're like, man, I could use like a gallon of water right now. Okay. So is he still having feelings for her? Isabella and okay, we'll try that out. All right. So basically just a yes or no question if they're having feelings or not. We're going to be looking at some good cards to see if we can come up with that kind of stuff. And I think the Modern Love Tarot is going to be our key here. Modern Love Tarot, one of my new favorites. Got so many good decks this year. I finally got a good Kickstarter with this Lunaris Tarot because Jesus, Kickstarter just bent me over in 2020. I had two rough Kickstarters that I absolutely hated. I absolutely hated them. And I should make a video too about what I didn't like in 2020. But any negative videos, nobody likes those. People like the positive videos. But I mean, I'm just saying, should I make a negative video and say what I didn't like in 2020? You know what I mean? Should I do that? I mean, I don't know. All right. They still have feelings for her. Will they be together in the future? We got the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the World. I mean, yeah, basically, yeah. It's difficult for this person to show affection. It's difficult for this person to do a lot of things that they need to do in order to make people happy in love. I mean, bottom line, 4 of Cups says that they give off these vibes that say, maybe I'm not interested, or they give off these vibes that are a bit different than what they feel and whatnot. I think it's because they have a big synchronicity problem to where a lot of things they do don't necessarily work out to what they feel inside, nor what they say sometimes. So it just feels like this, back and forth kind of weird thing going on. King of Pentacles says this is a pretty confident person, pretty stable person, and they have made a decision. And the decision is a 10 of Pentacles. It's a happy family. You see the happy family here with the little tire swing in the background. That's a really high. That's really, okay, who puts a tire swing 50 feet up in the air? Who does that? Can anybody answer the question? Who puts a tire swing that high? Seriously? Like you're going to have to climb there's no limbs near it. You're going to have to climb the tree all the way up to here and then rope down like somebody out of the military and then get on the tire swing and pray it doesn't cut loose and you fall and break your neck. I think this is a really poor design. Okay, but anyway, yeah, they like the 10 of Pentacles. They like that whole good family, that strong family, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, the 4 of Cups and the World. The World is a happy ending to it. So I think they will be together in the future. They do have feelings. Again, it's difficult for this person to communicate and whatnot. And if they do have a family and if they build a tire swing, it needs to be a hell of a lot lower than that to the ground. Okay? Just a hot tip from the Tarot Oracle Show. This is free. This is a free tip for you. If you build a tire swing, don't make it 100 feet off the ground. Okay. All right. Kolziah had a question and I didn't write it down. Kolziah, that's my bad. See, look at Kolziah's question was what? Kolziah, you had a question. I didn't write it down. And now I have to figure out what it was. I'm looking. Kolziah, repeat your question. I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. Okay. All right. Angie Hart, just wondering what the time frame would be. Angie Hart, reconciliation time frame. All right. Reconcile time frame. Let's see about that. What's a good time frame deck? Would be, I don't know. Maybe a little Ciro Marchetti action. We could do that. We could do that indeed. Whoa. We got the first card. You see that? That was like a magic trick. That was like a magic trick. We had like 55 people watching a minute ago. That was a magic trick too. You know, the only magic trick I do anymore because I'm so lazy is the money trick. That really is it. That really is it. With the landlord. Okay. All right. Kolziah. Sorry about that. The application that I use for keeping track of questions in chat sorts them in weird order, but normally it's like one off. So if it's up here, it'd just be one off. But it put it like yours is like way over here. So there you go. All right. The card said you need to move. You're correct. All right, next book readers. No, so, whoa, really? Okay, reconciliation time frame. Which can be the first card? Ace of Coins. The Chariot is going to be a while. I mean, it's definitely not going to be anything anytime soon. The Chariot, when you're looking for time frames, talk about this in my book too. The Chariot in reverse says the time frame's a little bit delayed. So if you're looking at delay cards, in other words, I have a delay, what looks like a delay. The Four of Swords is your big delay card. The other one is any movement card reversed. It just means that it's not moving. It's stuck a little bit. It's not happening. And you got to sort of look around for what's causing the delay, right? We have a King of Cups, just not emotionally available, not emotionally to where you need to be in the particular situation. We have the Four of Wands reversed, not particularly interested in the home life or particularly interested in being at home or sort of having that homey feel that you have with being with somebody, etc., etc. Ace of Coins says they're looking for a little bit of stability too. So I think we're looking forward. We're going into the situation as trying to get stability, trying to get something that looks like stability. Again, a delay. I think they need to be emotionally ready, emotionally available, and willing and ready to start something that's going to be long lasting, because you don't want them to come back and just bail again or whatnot. So the Four of Wands says, hey, let's get a little bit of reconciliation once I'm ready to make a bit more commitment, once I'm ready to get that stability going and all of that good stuff. Ms. M wants to know about the Cap. Is the Cap interested in anybody else? He be cheating. You know, let's see about that. Ms. M, he be cheating. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, let's see if he be cheating or not. Ms. M, I need a sound effects for he be cheating. I need a 2021 sound effect. I need a he be cheating sound effect. I need a bunch of different sound effects. That's going to be my New Year's resolution, is to get some more sound effects. And the people on Fiverr, they will make you a bunch of sound effects for $5. I mean, I got like 15 sound effects for $5. It was a pretty good deal, I got to say. All right, are they cheating or not? Eight of Cups, no. Page of Wands, Three of Swords, High Priestess. I mean, I think that they recognize that they don't want to separate. They don't want to be in a situation that's going to sort of destroy everything, right? And you have sort of these cards that are around here that point towards sort of infidelity, or I want to keep some secrets or whatnot, but it's sort of balanced out by the Page of Wands. Now, you know that the Page of Wands is a very strong card. Even though he's a page, it is the Wolverine in my videos. The Wolverine says that basically they're just going to go forth, they're going to get stuff done, nothing's going to get in their way, they have a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of good stuff, and that fiery element for there. Okay, like I'm teaching, by the way. Yo, Yoli, it's been a minute. How you doing? It's good to see you. Like I'm teaching in the upcoming course on elements. The Page of Wands is just sort of more powerful than everything around it. It's able to sort of balance these things out. We have the Eight of Cups. We don't want to get in a situation where we're abandoned and by ourselves. We have the Three of Swords. We want to get in a situation where we have heartbreak, we're delivering it out. And the High Priestess being the secrets and whatnot. The Page of Wands, you'll notice all of these cards, the Page of Wands sort of rises above this, being a strong fire element, especially with the Page of Wands being so powerful. They just sort of move all of this aside and they don't allow any of that to get in there. So I think that you are okay on that. Yo, Yoli, it has been a minute. I just want to kick his ass already. Well, he ain't cheating, so you don't need to be, you don't need to be kicking his ass quite yet. Quite yet. All right. Future with Daniel. Hello, B. Another question. All right. Let's see about that. Hello, B. Daniel, what is the future? What is the future going to be with Daniel? Let's see about that. Let's go with a little bit. Let's go with a little bit of the very, very beautiful, by the way, the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. This was my spoil yourself deck for the year. I'm telling you now, this was my let's spoil ourselves deck. Let's get something a little bit on the high end at $62 plus shipping. Let's get a little bit on the high end, but let's spoil ourselves. It's Christmas. We had a crappy COVID year. it's time to spoil ourselves and get one of these decks. And I mean that this made me so happy when I got it. I was just elated. All right. So let's see about that. Daniel, what is the future? Hierophant, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Five of Swords. It seems like that it's a midterm type thing, not a short-term relationship, not an extended relationship. Seems like a little bit of a middle of the ground relationship. And I say that because we have the Lord of Defeat at the end. Now, that could be that it comes about as we just have problems we need to deal with, need to sort of overcome that. We need to jump through that hoop or whatnot. But it looks to me like maybe a little bit of an end, right? The Five of Swords, you do have that swords cutting action as well, and the Lord of Defeat sort of in there. I do think that we have a lot of promise with it. It does feel like that we could go a lot of different ways, and there is a lot of sort of hype and these good feelings and sort of good things about that. The Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups says there are some good emotions that are here. This could be somebody that you really, really sync with emotionally. You're on the same page. You have a lot of the same sort of ideals, a lot of the same sort of emotional attachments and whatnot, and it feels like you can really communicate in that type of arena as well. So I think that's going to be just great overall. But if you're looking for something long-term, it can be a little bit challenging. Again, I see that as a bit of a midterm relationship opportunity with that. So there you go with Daniel. Very good on the emotional side, midterm opportunity. I would definitely sort of lean on that emotional side, and even if it does end, you can still sort of rely on this person, I think, as a friend. So definitely don't cut or don't burn any bridges as far as that goes as well. All right. Cappy, thanks for your donation. Let's do Kristen is up next. We'll receive a job opportunity soon. Let's get some coins. Let's get some coins for Kristen's reading. See how that is gonna go. Miss Am, thank you for your donation. I appreciate your other donation. Let's see about a job reading. Do a little Ciro Marchetti action here. A little bit of the Gilded Tarot, not just the Gilded Tarot. The Gilded Tarot Royale. Addie, welcome back. Tiana, welcome. And Taz, hello. How you doing tonight? Good to see all of you. I appreciate y'all being here. By the way, I'm Tarot Oracle, and I have 1,100 videos that you can go watch right now. They're all free instructions for how to read tarot. If you wondered about that, got a little bit of astrology action in here as well. We got a ton of stuff on here. You know, if you like the channel, by the way, if you like the 1,100 videos, hit that like and subscribe. I mean, you get all this instruction for free. I don't just do random videos. I actually put a lot of work into it, all of that stuff. So you can go check out all these videos. I do live streams every single night. I don't skip any nights. Every night I'm here. And you get to come in, hang out. We got a huge community in here as well of great people. All right, so let's see about the job opportunities. The Hermit, it's not looking good. The Lovers Reversed and the Knight of Pentacles. I basically no. I mean, basically no. It doesn't look too. Austin, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Basically no. Sorry, Christian. I hate to bust out the bad news, but you got the Knight of Pentacles really looks for something where we need a job opportunity. We need something that sort of comes in, sort of rescues us a little bit. Looks like that we could have some things sort of sneaking up, coming in. I was really hoping for maybe a 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, something that would be a little more comfortable in this space. We got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Again, it's just sort of looking at that. The Hermit says sort of being alone and not having connections with anybody. The Lovers being reversed. So how can we sort of come up with ways to sort of circumvent this? One is to sort of lean on anybody that we have as networking is concerned. The issue here is connecting with people. It's almost like that you're looking over here for a job and they're wanting a job over here. So you have this disconnect, these two different arenas or different arrows pointing in different directions. You need to get on the same page. So if you may want to add maybe another job site that you're not currently looking at, you may want to sort of scavenge around your area, see if they have the job opportunities with that as well, sort of locally, but maybe it's not published, something like that. So it feels like that you just need to look in a different area or get in sync with them, because right now you are out of sync sort of where the jobs are. All right, Butterfly B, H, and K. Let's see about that. All right. Butterfly BHNK. Whoa, Catherine Home, thank you so much for your donation. Let me know what your question is. Thank you so much, Catherine. That's very generous of you. I greatly appreciate that. All right, BB, H, and K. What is going on with all of that? Let's see, H and K. And let's go with a little bit of the Hermetic Tarot here. Hermetic Tarot does a body good. I'm just saying now, does a body good. Hermetic Tarot is fantastic. You got to love a little bit of the Hermetic Tarot here, especially when we're going in here, H and K. See what the feelings are going to be for these people. We're looking at not all reversals because we don't do that. Five of Wands, Temperance, and the Blasted Tower. This is a very sort of volatile relationship. This is very volatile. Okay. If you're looking for whoever H is, I think one of these people, H or K, is a very volatile relationship, a very sort of explosive relationship where they just have wild ideas, wild things. I think they have a lot of drama. They have a lot of enthusiasm, have a lot of the fire energy coming in. We have a lot of that fiery energy where they're just always on fire, always got things going on. We got the Five of Wands. I want a little bit of that spice. I want a little bit of that spice, butterfly, the spice of the Five of Wands, a little bit of a conflict. Something's coming up, maybe internal conflict as well. And I'm leaning towards that. Catherine, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I'm just leaning towards that, a little bit of that spice Five of Wands conflict. The Blasted Tower right after the Five of Wands, that's no good. Again, very explosive, very sort of unpredictable type feeling with this. Temperance says they're not able to find balance. It's sort of this imbalance a little bit that we're looking at because of this. So if you're looking at their feelings, it looks really, really weird. It looks almost like these two people should not be anywhere near each other. I mean, you know, entertainment purposes only, obviously. Don't make relationship decisions based upon a fat man reading tarot cards. But, you know, I'm just saying that I would definitely keep these two apart. How do I end it with a Leo for the best transition? D-Dave wants to break the bad news. D-Dave. Break the bad news. How am I going to break the bad news? How is that thing going to be working out? Let's see a little bit of that. I mean, we'll do with a bonfire. Or no, this might hurt. You need the this might hurt tarot. This might hurt. I mean, I'm just saying. This might hurt indeed. T.O., you're not fat. I still need to lose 30 pounds. I'll need to get down to 140. My doctor said I need to be at 140. So I need to get to 140. That's going to be a lot of work to get that way. And I'm going to have to starve myself, but you know, oh well. Okay. I mean, let's see. How do I end it with the best transition? Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Temperance. You need to do it mildly. The Ace of Cups says, let's talk emotionally. And you need to say it's coming from an emotional state, right? This is sort of where I'm at emotionally. This is where I need to be emotionally. Ace of Cups is all about that. The Temperance, we just don't blend well. We don't blend well, especially not emotionally and whatnot. The Two of Pentacles, there are other choices. There are other things that we need to sort of do. We need to get going on. And that feels like something that we absolutely need to move into, right? Because it's just talk about emotions, keep it on an emotional level. Eight of Pentacles says you're going to have to work at it a little bit. I don't think this person's going to handle it very well. I think that you're going to have to come in, you're going to have to say, you know, this is sort of how it is and whatnot. But yeah, the best transition, that's going to be the better thing to do. Just tell them that we have choices. We both have alternate choices. We need to take those choices. And the Eight of Pentacles, you know, you're going to have to work on it. I don't think they're going to take it well. Not going to go well. That damn lion, indeed. Well, love life in 2021. Yo, Yoli. I thought we had a love life in 2021. I'm just saying. All right. Love in 2021. Let's see how that goes. What's a good love life in 2021? I think a little bit of the traditional manga tarot is going to give us what we need. I think that is our 2021 love deck. It's going to be this one. And the modern love. I'm not saying the modern love is the perfect one, but it is very close. Okay, let's get a little bit of this. See what's going on. Love life in 2021. Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Yeah, I think that there's something happening where you want to be more serious with somebody, but they don't want to be more serious with you. You know what I mean? It feels like that it's a time and an interaction where you want something, they want something that's completely different, and you just feel like that you're not on the same page at all. Definitely not on the same page. The problem is, I think they want friends with benefits. They just want somebody that's convenient, friends with benefits. I think they're going to end up just being close by and whatnot. And that's something you got to, sort of deal with. Is that something you want to dive into or not? And how's that going to work? But as far as the long-term relationships, it looks like we have a friends with benefits. We have sort of a short-term relationship. We have a lot of sort of places in your life where you're really comfortable with where you're at, though. I think that's one of the problems. You don't have a lot of incentive to just go out and just hunt for people, bottom line. You don't have a lot of incentive to go out and hunt for people. You like your life. You enjoy your free time. You do. You don't want somebody that's going to come in and try to control you. Somebody's going to come in and be a pain in the butt. I don't think you have time for all of that. You got a busy life as well. You're going to have to sort of navigate this person within it. Friends with benefits may be a good thing. I mean, maybe not bad, on that stuff. But, as far as that goes, you're really comfortable. You're really sort of where you're at. You're not in a desperate situation where you just need to just dive out there, go to every bar in town, try to find somebody, try to hook up with somebody, try to find a relationship, get on 100 sign. I don't think that's you. I don't really think that's you. But I do think that, again, you have a couple opportunities. One is a short-term relationship coming around the late July, mid-July, or late July. And you have the friends with benefits opportunity. Again, I think you wanted a lot more, but again, you're not on the same page with this particular person. It's going to be sort of a little bit towards either the right at the beginning or near the beginning of the year. Anyway, but it's an opportunity. It's not somebody just coming in and saying it. But I think that you see the opportunity, but if you want to get it or not, that's going to be up to you. All right, Cap Guys thing and all of that stuff. CM. Cap Guy feelings. Let's see what is going on with the Cap Guy. See if the Cap Guy's doing all right over there. Let's see about that. A little bit of the Wildwood action. Look at that. Look at that Wildwood action. Midnight Wolf Tarot. What a great name. I like that name. Welcome to the stream. Please hit the like and subscribe if you like the stream. If you like my videos, Midnight Wolf and Scooby-Doo. Scooby, welcome. Come hang out. Check out some videos. We got the elements, the elemental good stuff coming in a couple of days. Yasmin, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for your subscription as well. All right. Wildwood says the current guy's feelings. A little bit of that Four of Bows looking pretty good. The Green Woman. I mean, we're sort of looking at a balance between what they do day to day and sort of love life relationships and whatnot. And again, I think that we're looking at a bit of a being busy. The Cap Guy's always sort of busy with that. They definitely don't want to be alone. They appreciate the time spent with you. They look forward to that. That's going to be sort of an exciting thing. A lot of anticipation when you're over and whatnot. Kristen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The 8 of Cups says, they don't think they're not going to leave, not going anywhere. They see this as a stability thing, and they see this as sort of good overall. I think overall the feelings do waver from time to time. I do think that you occasionally get into a knockdown, drag out with the Cap, and the Cap gets into one of those with you as well. I think, you do have those arguments, but you have sort of the bright side, the sunny side as well on that, where it's not just all bad news. You got a little bit of a spice. Spice keeps things going, keeps things juicy and whatnot. I think that's sort of where we like to be. But overall, I think, again, they like that steadiness. They're not planning on leaving anytime soon. We got the leaving card reversed. A little bit of a fiery action, sort of trying to sort of put that in there. And the balance, the temperance, a balance of the work, love life, and whatnot is sort of just prime importance to them right now as well. All right. Let's see about that. Let's see. Cappy, is the Aquarius ever going to text me again or not? Let's see. Oh, no, it's not C. That was Ms. M, not CM. Sorry. All right, now I see him. Now it's Cappy. Is the Aquarius going to text me again? Let's see about that. Unapologetically, Sarah. Welcome. How you doing? Thank you so much for your donation. Appreciate that. Let's get a little bit of the Aquarius texting coming in here. Is Aquarius going to text me or not? What is happening with this Aquarius? What do they plan on doing? Let's see about that good stuff. By the way, we are ending soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Time goes by quickly. The Nine of Wands and the Hierophant, the Three of Cups. Are you sure they haven't moved on? Are you sure? Cappy, are you sure you haven't moved on? I mean, I'm just asking the question. Have they moved on? Kolziah, did I miss one? What was your second question? Let me know. I'll get you right in. Kolziah. Sorry about that. I'm asking if they've moved on. The Three of Cups is they're in a celebration mode, right? The Hierophant getting a little bit serious with stuff. The Knight of Wands sort of separating from old times. It almost feels like that, I don't know. It feels like they've moved on, bottom line. I mean, if you're looking at that. Kolziah, yeah, let me know what your question was. I must have missed it. Sorry about that. Cappy, bottom line, I think they moved on. We got to move on. We got a Three of Cups, moving on to something different, getting a little bit more in the serious side, sort of getting that transition going. And then the Nine of Wands, sort of separating from the old, putting barriers between us and the old and all of that other stuff. I think we just have a moving on feel with this, Cappy. A moving on feel. We sort of picked up everything and we sort of moved on, basically. All right. Austin, Zodiac t-shirt. Okay, Austin. Zodiac t-shirt. I need a link. Austin, let me see. Astro Ascension Tarot t-shirt. Astro Ascension Tarot t-shirt. Praise the Sun. Is that it? Astro Ascension card. I don't know. Anyway. Thanks to it avoids meeting me. Will it change? Okay. Why does a Libra avoid meeting me? Okay. I got you. Close out. I got you covered. Got you in next. Okay. Let's see. Austin, I'm looking for him still. T-shirts. We get a little bit of the t-shirt action going. It's a good t-shirt deck. We could do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of this one. Go with some Little Prince Tarot. Little Prince Tarot for some t-shirts. I'm trying to find them, Austin. Do you have a link? Let me put a link in chat, Austin, so we can all see your t-shirts. Because I'm interested now. I want to see them. I do like some t-shirts. All right. Is this Teespring? I'm assuming it's Teespring. Okay. How are these going to do? Got a little bit of the Zodiac t-shirts. Zodiac sign. How's it going to do? Page of Pentacles. Got the Page of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Six of Wands reversed. I mean, it does look like it's a little bit of a slow starter. You know what I mean? A little bit of a slow start. Definitely a slow burn. Page of Pentacles does mean we're sort of getting in the money a little bit slowly. So it doesn't feel like we just make a mint on these particular t-shirts. I do think that people want them though. The Page of Wands, a little bit of that action, that Wolverine action here as they're sort of getting in action there. Again, a slow burn. We got a page with a page. It looks like the people do want to sort of get in that. I think that they have a good design and whatnot, and it's going to be something that people want. I think the more exposure it has, the more people see it. I think the Zodiac sign shirts always work well. I mean, everybody's interested in astrology. I mean, bottom line, everybody's sort of just fascinated with it, interested in it. Everybody has a lean towards that where they just want to learn something, and having a t-shirt and having their sign on it is kind of cool, especially, right? Sort of a customized way to see that. The Six of Wands being reversed to sort of indicate that, I mean, you're looking again, a little bit of a slow burn, Not going to be making a mint on this. Going to have sort of a sales. It definitely needs some advertisement. If we can sort of advertise it at the beginning or end of the video or whatnot, that's so people know about it and all that other stuff. That's going to be a big deal, right? All right, we got the bonfire. We got the okay. Back to you to go to the site. All right, let's see about this. Also Ascension Merch. Ooh, those look pretty good. I like that. I like that. I like the colors on it. Looks kind of cool. All right. Yeah, but again, a slow burn. Yeah, keep it there. Let people know about it. Need some advertisement. The more people that see it, the more people it's going to be better. You know, why not list it on Etsy, right? Maybe list it on Etsy too. You have more advertisement, more exposure on Etsy as well. So one more reading with the future relationship. Giovanni Eduardo. Let's see about that. Ex's feelings, and we got 2 more, and we are out of here. Okay, I'm reading. What's the future in their relationship? Let's see about that. Giovanna and Eduardo. All right, let's see how the relationship is going to go by using a little bit of the Mons Tarot action. You know what I mean? A little bit of the Mons Tarot action. Then we'll get Kolzaya in here. We got you next, Kolzaya. I didn't forget about you. I got you in there. All right. See how this is going to go. What is the future with the relationship? I mean, you are looking pretty good with this Knight of Cups. This is Mr. Romance. It does say that we are looking pretty decent with that. The Knight of Cups says we do have Mr. Romance there. And looking at sort of a romantic possibility. Definitely sort of a forward thing with Eduardo. Sort of moving forward, getting there. I think Eduardo is very interested with all of that stuff as well. 7 of Cups says there are a lot of different ways a relationship can go. You have one side of the relationship that could go a little bit towards this sort of a traditional style of relationships or traditional style of love. Then you have another way that's going to be very non-traditional. We're going to be sort of on, off, and things like that. So, I mean, there is sort of a better alternative to one of these. We definitely have to sort of decide where we sort of stand as far as that goes and how that is going to go. 3 of Pentacles says the relationship does require a little bit of extra work. I think there's a lot of things that just don't work within the relationship. They don't synchronize as well as they should. That's going to be one of the key points here, is to get that fixed and to sort of move into a space where we can understand that a little bit better and all that. The moon says overall it's a pretty steady relationship. The moon, of course, means cycles. It's also very good for emotional sort of synchronization with all of that. 3 of Cups, we may have to work towards that. Not going to be a freebie. A lot of things in this relationship are not going to be freebies. Going to have to put in the effort, going to have to put in the work to make this sort of be something that's just not volatile and on off again. Again, we have a lot of different choices of how this sort of blossoms and goes ahead and whatnot. All right. Let's see the next. We got the Forgotten Kolzaya reading. We got your Kolzaya right here. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We got to the Kolzaya Forgotten reading. Tio's second question was missed. And let's see, it's before Cappy. Okay, why the Libra wants to avoid the change. Let's check that out right now. Why are they avoid meeting me? Will this change? Oh, so get a little bit of a heaven and earth tarot here and look at that one, because that is going to be there. Unapologetically Sarah. You were after Kristen, and Kristen is next. So we're down to the last 3. So let's see how we're doing here. With the, by the way, if you want to know where you're at in the queue, we're rounding out the queue here. We got Kristen and then Sarah. And before that, we got the Libra. We got the Libra. And the Libra is sort of avoiding us. That's no good at all. It's no good at all when they avoid us. Why are they avoiding me? Will this change? Oh, they have some action with stuff that, okay, the King of Cups and the Princess of Cups, the Knight of Swords. The Princess of Cups sort of interesting. I'm leaning towards more of the Thoth reasoning and the Thoth translation for this, quite frankly. Do they have somebody else? Do they have somebody else going on? It feels like it's a little bit of a somebody else kind of thing. We got 3 court cards leaning us in the direction of possibly having somebody else. I mean, the Ace of Wands is such a weird card here. It feels like that they should be coming towards you. They should be sort of meeting you. They should be sort of getting in with you. But the Ace of Wands says they're taking an activity. If it's not aimed with you, where is it aimed? Where is it aimed? Here's the name of the deck. There you go. Where is this action? Where's this fire element aimed at? I think it's aimed towards somebody else. We have other people in the mix here. So this is the Princess of Wands. I mean, when you're looking at this particular person as well, this is sort of an emotional hook that this person has. This person's very addictive as well. I think we're sort of emotionally hooked. We have some opportunities maybe with another person, so we're sort of chasing that at this point. I'm not saying they caught him. I don't see anything that means that they caught him, like a 2 of Cups, the Lovers, something like that, maybe the 6 of Cups. I see just sort of this endless chase, right? So a bit of that Knight of Swords action. We have the speed. We have all of that stuff, and it just feels like that we're in a chase. We're going the chase towards somebody else in this particular thing. And the King of Cups says they want something that's going to be emotional and whatnot. So it just feels like maybe that they're chasing somebody. They're working chasing somebody, and they're going after it pretty hard. I mean, the Knight of Swords is not a light read. This person goes after it hard, no pun intended. They go hard, you know what I mean? They just slam it in there hard. I'm just saying, don't blame me. Kristen, on and off again. X feelings and intentions. X feelings and intentions. What's going on with all of that stuff? Let's see about it, Kristen. See how that goes. On and off again. I don't like those. You never know what to expect. It's like another day, another weird thing happens. You know what I mean? Oh, we could do Wonderland. We haven't done Wonderland a hot minute. We need more Wonderland in our life. If there's one thing that makes everybody happy, and I mean everybody, it's the Tarot of Wonderland. Does anybody not like that? I mean, be honest. Does anybody not like this deck? Does a person exist in the world that does not like this deck? I'm just asking the question. On, off again. What are the feelings and what are their intentions? We don't like on, off. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. All right, Kristen, this person does not like stability. This person does not like just long-term stability. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I want to avoid stability. I want to avoid stability. I want to have that. Justice is just not their style. I mean, you're looking for maybe stability in this particular person's thing. It's not in their chart. It's not in their sign. You do have it. You do have a situation where you just don't get something that's going to be stable with that. You may end up with the on-off thing. If you're looking for what their intentions are, the Queen of Wands says that they like the next shiny object. They like shiny objects. So they're going to look for the next shiny object. They're going to chase the next shiny object. And they feel like if they're tied down, it's not going to be one of those things as well. I think they have a lot of fear too. You get a lot of this fear, Kristen, a lot of this fear from this particular person. Look at this, the Knight of Pentacles, right? A Knight of Pentacles is proud of what they do. The Knight of Pentacles, I mean, in my book and my video and the court cards, the Knight of Pentacles says that I'm proud of what I have. I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I'm proud of all the stuff that we've done. It just reverses. It's like they're not proud of it. They have a lot of fear. They think something's going to go wrong. They want to be sort of loose. They want to be sort of available in case something goes wrong. You know what I mean? It's like the person that needs to leap out of the car at the last minute. Needs to leap out of the car at the very last minute because they feel like that's going to save them or something. A lot of fear, a lot of trepidation, a lot of stability, lacking stability, and a lot of fear in this particular person as well. All right. But, you know, I'm not saying the person's not perfect, but none of us are perfect. So before you say, well, that's a lot of negative things, I mean, all of us have something. All of us have something. In the last reading of the night for Sarah, I swear I didn't forget you. I didn't forget you. Colin the Taurus. That sounds like a Disney character. Colin the Taurus. Colin the Taurus. Maybe it can be on Frozen 3 or something. We're going to go with the Thoth on this. Going to be a little bit on the dangerous side for unapologetically Sarah. A little bit dancing on the dangerous side of things. With the Thoth. The Thoth doesn't mess around. The Thoth doesn't mess around. Let's see about it. Rolando, the video for this will be up in about 30 minutes. If you want to leave a comment with the timestamp that the deck appeared, Rolando, I will tell you exactly what the deck is. Let me know the timestamp and I'll tell you exactly what it is. I'll link it for you too. All right. But you have to put it in the comments. The Colin the Taurus, like, what is this person? How do they feel about it? This is a lot of good stuff, Sarah. This is a lot of good stuff. A lot of great stuff. We have the playfulness, the beauty of the Princess of Wands. Very, very playful, very playful. Want to have fun, want to get in there, want to see where it goes and all of this stuff. That's going to be very fun. They also want stability, but they want a level of control within that stability. We have power. Power is about having the stability and the walls around us and knowing things are going to be there tomorrow. And maybe Sarah's going to be there tomorrow. You know what I mean? We have a great flow within the cups. Now, the person's undecided. I mean, the Four of Cups action, the undecided feel of the Four of Cups, it's there. It's there. They are a bit undecided, but they have a lot of good emotions towards you. They have a nice playfulness. They have a nice of seeking of stability, all sorts of aims towards you. We have the beautiful connection from the Queen of Wands, which is just such a fantastic fiery card, all of which are aimed towards you. But again, Sarah, they're undecided. They are undecided. It feels like, it could go either way, but a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. I would definitely say this person is a very good contender for a relationship. All right, and that is it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm here every night at 6:30, and we'll see Central Time, and we'll see you then.